What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Dishing with Dez. My name is Dez, and today we are serving up Tasha K and Jaguarwright. Before we get into the content for today, make sure that you like this video, subscribe, ring that notification bell, do all of that. Drop down in the comments and let me know you were here. Greatly appreciate the engagement. I love seeing those numbers continue to grow. So thank you to everyone who has already subscribed. So back to the conversation at hand. Tasha K, Jaguarwright. If you have been within an earshot of Twitter, the internet, Instagram, YouTube, you have heard Jaguarwright's name in the midst. You've heard it. You might not even know a song by You might not even know that Jaguarwright is an artist, but you have heard of her within the last year and a half. I feel like her current storm of stuff has been rolling since 2019, but I know for sure 2020. Don't quote me on that, because I haven't been truly following the story. Like, I see little things, I see people like Jaded Nerd has done videos on Jaguarwright and Tasha K. I even believe Spill It Boy TV has a couple where he talks about the whole Jaguarwright situation, or at least one. And I came across a video yesterday. Tasha K has started a new series called Surviving Jaguarwright. This is in the same vein of Surviving R. Kelly. These documentaries are usually where victims tell their stories of abuse and their abusers. So I came across a video where Tasha K has this grand production of Surviving Jaguarwright. This could be a reaction video. I guess it is a review of some sort. It is a 3-part series. I believe the second part is airing sometime tonight, and the third part will be airing tomorrow night. But I don't know how I feel about it, just because I watched the whole thing. I can say I watched the whole Tasha K interview documentary. The first part about Jaguarwright. The second part should be airing at any point right now. So I'm not going to give a full rundown of this interview, but I at least want to give my opinion of the situation, what I witnessed and what I observed. So the live starts out with Tasha K interviewing Jaguarwright's former husband. His name currently escapes me, but if you search hard enough, I'm sure you will find his name. He seems to be a pretty mild-mannered, put-together kind of guy. He really doesn't look like he would hurt a fly. Like, he looks like he's a protective man, but he doesn't give me abuser tease. And I hate to downplay someone's experience, but that's just not what I got. I know people can put on a facade. I know people, they know how to turn it on and off. Abusers are usually manipulators, so I know that. But just hearing his story and his experience of her, compared to watching her response to Tasha K's interview, that's out there too. She did what Jaguarwright does. She flew off the handle. She seems to be the nucleus of every problem that she discusses. And like, if you look really closely at it, you see how you did that, right? Do you see what you did to manipulate that situation? She's somebody y'all need to watch, because she's a dangerous person. And I don't even know everything that because she has came out with allegations against countless R&B soul celebrities and rappers, and I'm just like, where's your receipts? Where are your receipts, ma'am? I got mine. I just don't. You don't make such allegations with no type of substantial, grounded, factual information, and it just doesn't seem like she doesn't have that. So, moving on. The second part of the interview is where I get a little shaky with things. Tasha K decides to interview Jaguarwright and her former husband's son. He is an 18-year-old young man, and I guess I would say I am a mental health professional in some degree. I don't think that was what that young man needed in his life at this very moment. Jaguarwright makes allegations that her son is on the autism spectrum, and I do believe that he is on the high-functioning Asperger's end of the autism spectrum. There are people with numerous opinions in the comment section of Tasha K's video, but for me, as someone who works with younger people who have disabilities, I think that young man definitely falls on the high-functioning end of the autism spectrum. He is a very, very, very smart young man, but I don't think that he understood what this interview was, because autism is a neurological disability that can impact your social awareness and your social understanding, and I don't think he understood what was truly going on in that moment. And for that, Tasha K, I have always had a problem with you. Because you just go too far. You go too far for the sting, for the, oh, I'm gonna show your ass. I'm gonna get you. There's a line between being a shock jock and a loose cannon, because at this point you and Jaguarwright are one and the same. I understand that he is 18 years old. He is an adult who can make decisions for himself. I felt uncomfortable watching that, because she's trying to press through questions, and I can see points of misunderstanding in his response. I study things like that. I can see him fixating on one little thing she said and not truly understanding it, and that totally warps his response. And for that, I have an issue. Like, no. I'm gonna continue to watch. I might do an update depending on what part 2 gives, but drop down and let me know what you think of this whole situation between Jaguarwright, Tasha K. It even involves Storm Monroe in a certain variance degree. It's a lot. It's a lot. If you like this video, make sure that you, if you like this video, make sure you like this video. You can subscribe and drop down in the comment sections and let me know you were here. And if you're feeling real fancy, you can ring that notification bell so you can get updates for my latest videos. Greatly appreciate you watching. Y'all have a blessed day.